Hi, how's it going? And welcome back for more of Pokemon Yellow. It's been a little while since I've played this, which is inexcusable. I need to be playing more of this so I can finish it in time for all of the other stuff that is going to be going on this fall. So let's go ahead and beat up this chick. Irish Pokemon, because I live alone. Oh, that's sad and depressing and lonely. I hope you find someone that you fall in love with and then you get married. Okay, never mind. I hope you, I'm just not going to talk to you anymore. So, a few things to talk about during this little Pokemon expedition. And once again, I'm just mesmerized by the fact that Cloud doesn't have any fire moves because, he's a Charizard, so he should have some fire moves. He should have at least one. It's embarrassing. But, so, first things first, regarding Pokemon. I know I've said many times that I plan to play Pokemon Y or Pokemon X. I'm still actually not sure. I originally wanted to play Pokemon Y because I like the legendary that comes along with that game a little bit more, but apparently everybody's going to play Pokemon Y, so I might just play Pokemon X because, just to be different, I guess. Just because I don't want it to be like the same thing that everybody else is doing. I don't know who in particular is playing. Who else in particular is playing the new Pokemon generation on their channel, but I still plan to. The one thing is, like I said, it might not be Pokemon Y after all. It might be Pokemon X, but that's not a for sure thing. Route 15, west of Fuchsia City. It's like right over here, I'm pretty sure. And somebody's poisoned. I think that's Snorlax. Go ahead and beat your ass too. Let me try out the Pokemon I just got in a trade. I'm sure they won't do anything for you. You'll probably want to ask. You'll probably want to do a trade back, take backsies, whatever. A Gloom. There's a lot of grass Pokemon on this route. I just realized there's always grass Pokemon everywhere. They're like weeds. You just got to keep on pulling them out. And Cloud is almost out of PP, so worst case scenario, I have to go all the way back to Lavender Town or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that won't have to happen. This is bad. This is bad. I hope that Cloud doesn't get killed by this Gloom. That'd be really disappointing. Okay, good job, Cloud. Now I gotta use somebody else for this fight, which is kind of poopy. Oddish. Okay. There shouldn't be a problem for any of these guys. Actually, it might be. It just might be. Monroe, you've got this, right? I hope so. Oddish is a poison type, so this is really kind of a bad idea, but what do I care? Monroe's always got this. He's always up for beating some butt. And, I don't remember if Rage, takes several moves. I guess not. That was a critical hit. That's pretty bad. Oh, shit. I hope this kills Oddish. Who knows if it will. But, so yeah, on top of, which game in particular I'll be playing, I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to play the next Pokemon game, Pokemon Y or Pokemon X. Oh crap, I think Monroe's dead. No, Monroe! Whatever, he had a good run. I just don't want to use Cloud because he's paralyzed and that'll just slow things down. Bite! My team really got beat up during this whole little journey to Fuchsia City. I don't know if I'll be able to record Pokemon X and Y the day it comes out, which is October 12th. For two reasons. I don't know if I'll have the recording necessities, at my disposal by the time it's released. I don't know if I'll have my 3DS ready for recording by the time Pokemon X and Y are released, so by October 12th. I have no idea if that'll be happening. I do intend to record it, so it might be a week after the game is released or a few days, something like that. Could be 2 weeks, I'm not sure, but I definitely still intend on playing it and recording it, so there's that. I just figured I'd touch base on that again because I haven't really mentioned it in a while. And tell me I've got some potions, paralyzed heals, stuff like that. If not, I'm going to be spending a lot of money. Okay, I have some paralyzed heals, that's good. Regardless, I'll be spending a lot of money over at Fuchsia City. Let's see, revives, blah, blah, blah. So much stuff. So much stuff, I don't even know. I do have 7 super potions, though, so I guess that'll have to do. I was going to be using a lot of, what is that, seismic toss, I think? Haven't really used that much. Oh, my birds are all shivering. You're good, aren't you? I'd like to think so. My Pokemon would like to think so. They've bailed me out numerous times. Haven't had any close calls recently, but I know in the past we've had moments where I came extremely close to losing and actually whiting out, as I think the term is called, and all that. Let's go with Mega Punch. Why not? So that's the situation with Pokemon Y and Pokemon X. And the second reason why I might not be able to record it on time is, you know, of course, I want to finish Pokemon Yellow before it's released. And I'll definitely be recording this a bit more often. So that way there's a better chance of me finishing it in time for when the game is released. And either way, I think it'll probably be at least a couple days or maybe a week after the game is released before I can start recording it, which... You know, that sucks. It's disappointing, but it's partly on a lack of me staying on top of recording this series more often, and also because I did not get the recording aspect of it taken care of sooner, just because I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to go ahead and do it, because the recording software is pretty expensive, I would say, and... You know, I just wasn't sure if I wanted to go the extra mile so I could record Pokemon Y or X. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. All these people just saying random stuff and then challenging me to a battle. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to finally playing the new generation. It's going to be weird to go from this all the way to the brand new Pokemon games. It's going to be cool at the same time, because I get to go from playing pretty much the first generation of the franchise all the way to playing the most recent one, or the last one. Probably won't be the last one ever. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing like 50 generations. I mean, that would take a long time, but in general, I imagine they'll just keep going until for some reason the franchise just completely tanks. I don't know why it would, because I think in general it actually keeps selling more and more with each generation, which I find odd, just because, like, my opinion of the franchise hasn't improved over time, but, you know, more and more kids keep getting exposed to video games and all of that, so naturally more and more people keep playing Pokemon and all of that, so that is what I imagine to be the case. It'll just keep getting popular, unless for some reason they really mess up with a future game that'll be a part of the main franchise, or they could just run out of shit to call it. I mean, how long before they, like, just call a new generation, like, Fire and Water or something? You know, like, what? How long before then? How long before they're just, you know, coming up with, like, Trees and Rocks? Pokemon Trees and Rocks. I don't know where they could go. But the new one, X and Y, we'll be playing that, and, you know, I'll just have to see how things go. Of course, I'll keep things updated as it gets closer to the release date. I'll keep updating you as we go through this series, so that way you guys know where we stand with that. But in all likelihood, you know, like I said, there's a strong, unfortunate chance that I won't be able to start recording it and uploading it the day it is released. You never know, though. I might get this series done in time, and I might get the recording components of it all locked away in time, but I have no way of knowing. Apparently a lot of people have bought this, way more than I expected would, because it seems like a very niche thing to buy, or niche thing to buy. I say it niche for some reason. That's just how I've always said it, but apparently it's a very niche thing to buy, or at least that's what I would have thought, but apparently it's not, actually. Correct myself there. It's actually not something that only a few people would be interested in investing in, but I guess a lot of people just really like the 3DS and all the games that you can record for it, so a lot of people are buying it. And on top of that, a lot of people are getting that recording capture card thing for the 3DS for the new Pokemon game specifically, kind of like I am. Of course, I don't think that Pokemon X and Y will be the only Pokemon games that or not the only 3DS games that I play and record. I might do some Animal Crossing because I just got that game and it's pretty fun. So maybe you'll see an Animal Crossing series. It probably wouldn't be like a long-running and consistent series just because it's not that kind of game where you can do everything in one sit-down. It would probably just be recorded sporadically and uploaded several times each month, like throughout a year or so. I don't know how long it'll go on for, but just because of the nature of that game, it wouldn't really make sense for me to record it non-stop all the time and give Cloud another super potion. Hopefully I've got lots of money to buy tons of more items once I get into the city here. But we're finally there. Thank God. Sick of waiting. The path is right down there. Just gotta beat up this chick and then we're good to go. No, I don't want to play with your Pokemon, but you're not giving me a choice, are you? You're forcing me. This is coercion or something. This is inappropriate. And Bellsprout, ew. That's an ugly looking Bellsprout. He's like doing the splits with his vines or whatever. His roots. People always complain about some of the newer, dumb-looking Pokemon, but when you look at some of these older designs, you know, it's true. Like other people say, they're not really that much better. But just because they were part of the first, you know, generation or two of Pokemon, they don't get as much spite from everybody. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So Animal Crossing, Pokemon X and Y. What else? There's a bunch of other games for the 3DS that I can play. I think I can also record DS games with the same software and capture card and all of that. So that means that I'd be able to record Diamond and Pearl, I think. Maybe Platinum too. I'm pretty sure I have Pearl and Platinum. And also Black and White. I don't know if I would do Black and White and then Black and White 2. That wouldn't really make sense because they're pretty much the same game. If I were to record Black and White 2 after recording the first one, it would probably be a long-ass time afterwards. Because I know there are other Game Boy and DS games in general that I would like to play and record potentially at some point. Yeah, so other newer Pokemon games I'd be able to play, not just, you know, games like Yellow and Silver and Crystal and Gold and Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd also be able to record Soul Silver, which I just thought of. So you'd be able to get more Pokemon content from me for however many of you like the Pokemon stuff. And Cloud, if you die to this Tangela, you have lost some major points with me. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, not only is he getting hit by poison, but he's also getting fucking strangled to death because this Tangela is an asshole. What a bunch of crap. Don't make me regret using that potion. If you faint now, then I'm really... I've had it with you. Just constantly unable to attack. There we go. Alright, finish this, please. I need to heal everybody. I need to rename Snorlax. Because I just have a better name for him that I like better. Maybe it's not a better name for him inherently, but... it's just a name that I like and enjoy. And, oh, it's red! Look how red this place is. Finally, we're in Fuchsia City. What's up, old man? Safari Zone has a zoo in front of the entrance. Now back is a safari game for catching Pokemon. Yeah, now we get to put up with that crap. Not really a massive fan of the Safari Zone, I have to admit. Not my favorite segment of the game, but we don't have too much choice. Also, I don't think we can do anything... oh, Bowser fainted. Oh, it was Bowser who was poisoned. I guess everybody's poisoned, just a shitload of people. Bowser, Fat Ass, and Cloud, just everybody. Whatever. At last! Now let's go ahead and buy some stuff, too. While I'm thinking about it, we need to buy tons of more items. Because what we've going on right now is just not sufficient. Not at all. Didn't even have any antidotes. I'm pretty sure. I remember checking and then they weren't there, so I have to assume that I haven't had any all along. Let's bust out the bike, shall we? Bicycle, bicycle, there you are. Get that nice, trendy bicycle music. I have to ride all the way around here because I'm too lazy to cut through that thing. I don't even think I have anybody that knows cut. And there's the mart. I don't know why they put it out over here. So hard to reach. Okay. Hyper potions. I've got 74,000 monies. And you do not have shit. You do not have exactly what I was looking for. How much would a bunch of these cost? Like, I don't know if I want to spend that much money. Like 45,000 for 30 potions? I think I'd prefer to stick with super potions, since they are doing just fine for me so far. Revives here. Let's just go back to Lavender Town. Or maybe Celadon or something. I don't even think I ever visited the, that big ol', whatever it's called, the giant supermarket over in Celadon. Whatever, let's just go to Lavender. I think they have everything I need there. If not, we're going to go on a scavenger hunt for more items. And aside from that, I know there's a bunch of other 3DS games that I'd probably want to play and record. Just because, you know, if I've got the capture card and everything, like, why would I just record Pokemon X and Y? So many other fun games. And I think that's not the only game. There's also Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I think. They're making one of those for the 3DS, I believe. Could be wrong on that. That's just something I read somewhere randomly. And antidotes. We need more of those. We need some of those at all. You can't carry any more items. Oh, that's just a shame. Do I have anything I can sell you? Like a nugget? Anything along those lines would be good. Coin case, paralyze you. Oh, this is just a shame. And disappointing is what it is. It's just... it's an outrage. In all honesty. Not happy about this. And now we get slowed down even more. Because I have to go put shit away. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why that's a thing. It makes sense in later games because you eventually get so many items and you don't even need a good amount of them that, like, what's the point? But here, it's like you can maybe carry 20 items at a time. It's just irritating. Let's just put HM2 in there because I don't really see the need to hold on to it. Same thing with HM1. I'm going to need to make room for strength or whatever anyways. Put that away as well. And there's got to be something else here. Lift key, sure. Don't see the need for that. Coin case as well. Put it all away. There we go. Now we got plenty of room for all the new shit that we need to get. So that's good. That is the update on Pokemon X and Y, and just a little bit more of a hint at what I might be doing some of in the future. Of course, none of this will really cut too much into the other stuff that I plan on doing, so if you're mostly going to be keeping an eye out for all of... hold on, do you not have any awakenings here? You don't have any awakenings. You just buy 5 of each of these, just to be safe. I know I've got a few of these anyways, but I don't want to buy 1. I want to buy like 5. There we go. I just like to be safe and cautious. I am not somebody who puts up with bullshit like not having a burn heal that one time that I need it. Not a fan of that. Revive? Do I need more revive? I'll just buy a few more. I think I already have plenty as it is, but just in case of emergencies. Super Repel, sure, let's buy like 15 of those. Don't think I need those too much, but now all I need is Awakenings because there's one other thing that I get really annoyed with. It's being put to sleep 24/7, so just make sure I buy a bunch of those. Wherever they may be found. But yeah, if you're mostly going to be looking forward to, like, Assassin's Creed 4, for instance, and Watch Dogs, and some of the new just console games like PS4, and Xbox One. If you're looking forward to the stuff that'll be coming out for those, then, you know, of course I'll be trying to do as much of that as I can. And, yeah, should be fun. I'm just gonna buy 20 of these, because I know it's gonna be pretty useful to have those on hand. And I think we're good to go. Now we can check out Fuchsia. I'm not sure if we're supposed to take on the gym first. Well, I should go back to Lavender, just so I can deal with the name Raider crap. Yeah, I don't know if we take on the Fuchsia gym first, or if what we do is go into the Safari Zone first. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah. I would like you to change Trollax to... It is a decent nickname. How about it? Yes. Let's go ahead and name you... Because I'm a jerk. What the hell? I don't want that. No. Lowercase. That's what I want. Except I just messed up again. I don't remember what I named him for my original playthrough, but it was something akin to this, so I figured, why not? I want to have... I want this basically to be, you know, what that playthrough should have been. It should have been finished. I'll never know why I didn't finish it. I'll never know why I didn't finish a lot of series that I started in the past, but good news is that a lot of, or at least, not a lot, but like a good handful of some that I've started, especially earlier this year, will be touched back up on. This series being one of them, because I started this a long time ago. Like maybe 5 months ago, 4 months ago. And it's still not done. I get a little bit of, like an attention span sort of deflation. It's not ADD, but I just sort of get tired of a certain game. It gets monotonous. And I'm not really sure why. I can't really explain why that is, but back to Fuchsia City. Now we can continue on with life with this whole team. I wonder if I should go on the bicycling trail. I think I should, honestly. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna risk being completely outclassed by this gym. It seems as though I was having a hard time with all those trainers on the road there. I mean, granted, my Pokemon were getting whittled down quite a bit. Just because of the fact that they, you know, they had to fight so much without any real healing. Plus, I didn't have all those stat items for making people healthier, so maybe that's why they were getting crushed, but I don't know. Some Pokemon boxed away, oh no! I can go ahead and use the Poke Flute. Gonna have to remember to put this into the box as well, because this is the only other time that I need the Poke Flute. And, oh no, Snorlax is pissed because he woke up, attacked in a grumpy rage. How dare he? Oh no, I just set up a Snorlax versus Snorlax fight, didn't I? Oh well. Let's get Monroe out here. He'll punch that thing in the gut, and it won't be a problem. Alright. Amnesia, oh no. That'll help you out, I'm sure. I wonder if this will be a one-hit. It might. And it was! Critical. Of course. It's Monroe. He gets criticals like 50% of the time. Naturally, with a big gun, Snorlax returned to the mountains. No, Snorlax is dead. Don't lie to me, game. Don't try to make me feel better. I would go up those stairs and talk to the aide or whatever, but pretty sure that, I haven't caught enough Pokemon to get whatever item he would give me, so... What do you want? I would like you to not be rude to me. Can we do that? That sounds ideal to me. To not be rude. A Grimer! You know, I should have been catching Pokemon all along. Throughout this whole time. Just so I could get the experience share for leveling up a Dratini. If I did want to go that route and level up a Dratini at all, but... We'll see. It still might be doable. Because I would like to have a Dragonite for our team to round things out completely. And so, yeah, lot A lot of stuff coming at you guys these next few months. Lots of different games. And something else I wanted to touch base on was Dumbcraft. I know that I have missed the past couple of like scheduled days for it. I also took a little bit of a break to deal with some personal issues. And so Dumbcraft has been AWOL for a little bit, but it will be returning on Friday, this very next upcoming Friday. So for those of you who are watching this and might be wondering where that is, and you know that I talk about other channel stuff regarding just me in general, stuff with the channel, and you know that I talk about that sort of thing in this video. I'm sure you were looking for me to talk about that. I wanted to mention it earlier, but it kept on slipping my mind. But yeah, that's gonna be coming back this Friday. I just wanted to sort of ease back into things, and with the amount of like work that each episode of Dumbcraft takes, it's hard to ease back into that without jumping back into that. And now let's just keep leveling up Fat Ass. I need him to tank a little bit better than this. Probably not a good fight for him. Oh, thank God he missed. Yeah, probably. Holy shit. Oh, that was excellent, Fat Ass. I'm really proud of you, man. You're kicking some fighting Pokemon ass here. Let's go with Bowser. I need Bowser to evolve into a Blastoise already. His Wartortle is not doing it for me. He's not exactly where I'd like him to be. Shouldn't have used Bite. What was that? Water Gun. Should probably look into buying some TMs. I could probably buy Flamethrower. For some reason, Cloud still hasn't learned it. I think he learns it at like 46, so if he doesn't learn it then I'll have to look into getting a TM for it. Or if I can't get a Flamethrower TM, then I'll just buy a Fire Blast one. But Dumbcraft definitely will be returning this Friday. Because of Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out and Scribblenauts Unmasked coming out on Tuesday. Come out and play, little mouse. What are you, pedophile? I hope not. I don't like pedophiles. Nobody does. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. I'm sure there's some people that like them for some reason. But for the most part, you know, that's frowned upon. Don't touch me. I'm 10 years old. I don't want that Mankey touching me either. He looks pissed. Let's get Bowser out here again. This Fat Ass can't really deal with a Mankey. Look at that. That had connected on Fat Ass, he'd be dead. No doubt about it. So these Pokemon are pretty high leveled. I think it's smart to just grind a bit while moving down the stupid bike path. So I'm glad I went with this decision. I might have gotten my ass kicked in that gym. Hopefully we can run into some trainers that don't have nothing but fighting type Pokemon soon. So Fat Ass can catch up a little bit. But that is the gist of what's going on and what will be going on moving forward. We'll be recording Scribblenauts Unmasked just because, you know, I really like Scribblenauts Unlimited and figured why not. There's also a Zelda game coming out soon, which I'm sure not many people would expect me to play, but I think it's like the remake of Wind Waker? Something like that. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Zelda. And I'll probably be playing that. It comes out for the Wii U, and apparently it's really good. And, you know, those Zelda games in general, like, I've never been a huge Zelda person, I'll be honest. I have played several of the games, but I've only beaten one of them, and it was a Game Boy game that was released like 10 years ago, like Oracle of Seasons, I'm pretty sure, something like that. And I just figured, you know, to do something different and to do something that, you know, be fun, like to try and maybe expose myself a little bit more to that franchise, I figured I would try and play that. This wheezing is fucking strong, holy crap. Badass, I think I'm gonna have to call you back, man. Let's go with Cloud. Why not? Get our powerhouse out here, speed this along. That is a strong wheezing, though. 33? How? Let's go dig. Crush this thing, Cloud. I know you've got this. You don't give a shit about wheezing. No, you do not. Critical hit, too. That is what I want more of. Fat Ass finally grew to level 31. Took him long enough. It's gonna be kind of tough to grind him up a bit. I think he can learn Hyper Beam, and if he can, then I'll definitely be teaching it to him, because That'll be a useful attack to have, especially coming from Snorlax. He's gonna probably save my ass several times during the Pokemon League. Just tanking everything, pretty much. And if I can get a Dragonite, then I'll be in even better shape, because I won't really have to worry about losing at all. Because the Elite Four actually is tough, from what I remember. The earlier games, from what I understand, are a little bit tougher than the newer games. Could be wrong on that. Do I not have antidotes? I never bought antidotes. Am I that dumb? That's right, I put away the items, and when I came back, I must have not ever bought those antidotes. But I thought I did. I thought I bought like 20 of them or some shit. Is this a sick joke game? I hope it isn't. Alright, let's just go back to Lavender. Now that somebody's poisoned. Oh, what a poopy situation this is. Best not be a glitch where I can't buy antidotes. Because where that isn't really a massive problem, I can just use full heals to cure all of my poison. It's not really fun. It's not preferable. Buying like 30 of those. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let me check my inventory. There we go. Okay. Somehow I just kept on not buying them over and over. I hate how that happens. Me and my absent-mindedness. And with all of that being said, I think I'm actually going to wrap things up here. It's already been 30 minutes, but you can guarantee that you'll be seeing more of Pokemon Yellow very soon. Because, you know, of course, I want to keep speeding things along here so we can get done in time for Pokemon X/Y. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you are in the know a little bit more about what's going on soon with the channel. And yeah, bye!